Coffee time, coffee and smoke time. Okay, so what I want to talk about now, what I want to say is about this journal. This is my self-appreciation, credit to myself, receiving from myself journal. So if I am to talk gratitude, if I am to talk to apply this concept of responsibility and self-responsibility, and to take my place as creator in my life, I have to receive from myself. And what I noticed, the biggest bully is the program in our minds. So parents, teachers, bullies, everyone that kept saying no, the wrong of us, by all means, with all the good intentions of teaching us and so on. Those are gone, long gone. I'm nearly 50. However, I caught myself bullying myself way worse. So there is a lot of teaching about looking outside of yourself, and another point why people are looking to be heard, to be understood, to be seen, is because really the core problem is we don't appreciate, no one's teaching us to appreciate ourselves, to give ourselves credit. Hence you see a lot of conceit, you see a lot of fake pseudo-confidence, so replacements for actual confidence, because the natural state of us is to be confident. There is a drone right outside my window. Adi, that's so funny. Okay. So because I noticed how even in me there was something not gelling, and no matter how many people would praise, appreciate and see me, there was a sense of it's not clicking. So then I realized, well, of course not, because my opinion of myself is the only thing that matters, and my opinion of myself is that is never okay. So I'm never okay. Everyone does it better. The whole schooling system and my parenting was okay, well, you might have taken the best mark at school, but who else took the same mark? And if I took a lesser mark, well, who took the best mark? And see, why can't you be like such and such? And then that continued. We constantly look over our shoulder and we compare. That's natural because we need to have a sense of identity. So we define that identity by what we are not and by what we are in comparison to something else, someone else. But these journals put my mind straight, because I realized I have to see me, I have to hear me, I have to trust me. There's absolutely no one and nothing outside of myself that could give me that, because if I'm looking anywhere outside to receive everything from outside, not from myself, I will forever be dependent upon some outside source. So another part of self-integration, incorporating all of myself and so on, is seeing myself. Why should I be showing gratitude to anything outside myself? Imagine, for example, someone gives you the best possible cake on the planet, and you're allergic to all of it, everything that's in it. So there is nothing from outside that can be given if to me it means nothing. If you know. So it's very, very important for me to see me, to hear me, to trust me, That's where true security and stability and confidence comes from. So, oh my god, that's so conceited, that's so cocky, that's so self-absorbed. Oh, stop it, you made me gush. Go on. Yeah, go on. All of these words are, because if we notice little children, again, they're straight from source. Before we, as adults and the environment around them, clips their wings off, they are, look at me, look what I've made. They are so proud, they are so confident, they are so, everything is possible. Gosh, I absolutely love teenagers. I worked with teenagers, and they still had so much wind beneath their wings. And I saw once a very, very sad thing. I was teaching in a school in Brazil, and I had a couple of brothers in my school. They were among my other students, and one was 14, one was 15, something like that. And they were so brilliant, and they had their own ideas about religion, what religion they adhere to. They were so like full of possibilities. And then I met their parents, and I was praising them to their parents. I was saying to them, my god, they're just so brilliant. And the mother turns around and says, well, you don't have to live with them, do you? And then I was like, wow, okay, that is so sad. Smoker cough. So, anyway, then we ended up going to a parents teachers dinner thing. And I was continuing my discussion with the kids. The parents totally didn't interest me. And so I was asking them what they plan to do. Do they have a plan for the future? They seem to be so self-assured. And they said, well, I really was interested to do journalism or writing, creative writing and so on, but there is no money in that. So my mom and dad said that I have to do law. So yeah, this is how we clip wings until, okay, we may end up doing law. The kids may end up doing that until they realize that they don't have to. And then they realize that they're responsible only to themselves. And that's what happens during the midlife crisis. Usually people just start to think, why the fuck am I doing this again? Oh yeah, I don't have to. Choose. So I've done that, and that's how I got here. And I defined all that was made wrong with me, and I've incorporated it in myself, and I feel very okay with whatever label, anyone's filter, because whatever label you want to give me, that is a definition of where your barrier is, what your filter is. If what you see is not okay with you, where is that being okay or not okay coming from? That's where you're stopping yourself. You wouldn't dare act in a way that labels you as greedy, cocky, whatever it is that you're judging others from. It's a very useful moment to sit and look at your labels, the labels you put on things, because they define and identify your filters, the filters through which you prejudge and the filters with which you stop you. That which you make not okay in another defines your limitations. So, happy labeling. You can get a labeling gun for all I care, but I'm telling you, your labels define you. Not wrong nor right. As long as they serve you and you're happy with your life. Wash your hair with your labels. I'm washing my hair with mine. And I'm happy with whatever label is given. I even, make journals about how fantastic that is. All of it. As I said, as a whole being, you can't be one-dimensional. One-dimensional is a flat line. A brilliant diamond shines because it's got 58 faces. I've got infinite more faces. The experience of humanity shows all the faces of the oneness. So incorporate, don't separate.